Hello guys, I'm back. Yeah, remember I told you I have an history of telling any other individual where I gained this experience about animal keeping. Yeah, so today I've just stepped on the farm that transformed me some few months ago. I resigned because I had some chest problem because of cold and the entire thing. Yeah, remember, working in a farm is not that easy. You have to wake up very early in the morning, then do the entire things about milking, doing cleanness and the entire thing. Yeah, so let me just show you. I'll have to take you through an overview of where my journey started. Yeah, some 4 to 5 years ago. Remember, I've worked here for around 4 to 5 years ago, so I'll have to go to that certain building so that I can just tell you an overview, because this farm is in a rural setup. Yeah, once you hear about rural setup, this is a rural area and this is the only farm that is here, one of the biggest farms maybe in Kenya. Yeah, this farm is in Eldoret, Uasin Gishu County, Kenya, East Africa. Yeah, this is a home of Africans. Yeah, so let me show you where my journey started, my real journey, because I remember I told you I came as a shamba boy, and through this farm I've gained a lot of knowledge, I've gained a lot of experience, because the veterinary involved here is the one who was training me a lot of things. Now I'm well equipped in terms of veterinary. So remember guys, I told you I started from somewhere, and I never just walked up one day. Then remember, I'll be here the whole week, so I'll have to train my audience what really happens here, the whole days, where the daily event, what is being done. So I'll just go systematic way. Yeah, just sit, be ready to listen. For the new subscribers, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, that is Lumumba Junior, so that we can learn something. Yeah, if you want to venture in animal, now this is where you start from. Yeah, let me just go somewhere that I show you an overview of the whole farm, and you people, you guys can really appreciate. Yeah, I'll just take you through a speed, something like a speedy thing, so that you know, we have to learn daily. Yeah, step by step. Yeah, so let me just start from somewhere, then I tell you what is happening at this point, what is being done at this point. Then, because I'm here the whole week, and actually I've requested for permission so that I can take some videos for my clients, so that they can learn a lot of things. Yeah, let me just, I want to climb, you see this, I want to climb there, so that I can show you an overview of the whole farm, and you guys can really appreciate what you will see. So I'm going to go to find the stairs so that I can climb the stairs, then I show you the whole thing, how things are being done here. Yeah, and guys, you really appreciate. Yeah, let me just go climb with these. We have stairs here. We just climb these stairs here. Yeah, I'm climbing these stairs so that I can just tell you the overview of this farm. Yeah, guys, remember I told you that here is where I got this knowledge. Let me show you from where I am. Now I'm taking you through the overview of the farm. These are containers for storage. Yeah, we have here, this is a calf shed. This is a shed meant for calf, and the way you see it is proceeding that way. We have some doper sheep here, and I'll train you about doper sheep. Yeah, we are basically here to learn. This is the bulldozer. This bulldozer is used for construction here. Maybe when we have construction here, we'll use it to do construction. Then next to the bulldozer, we have our farm store. Yeah, that is where we keep our feeds. I'll take you there. You see some feeds and the entire thing. Then you can see there besides it, we can see a shed where we have a chaff cutter. I'll show you the chaff cutter. Then I show you where we have apart from chaff cutter, we have this we call it these, we call them chopper. We have chopper, then a mixer for mixing feed. Now here you can see the gate to the dairy. This is the gate to the dairy. You can see a food bath there. Remember one thing about food bath, just to control is for biosecurity. So that means before you come inside here, you have to disinfect your leg inside that water, then you proceed to here. So then where I'm coming to, this is now our real dairy where we have milking animals. Here is where we have the milking animal, the milkers, and you can see the environment there outside. This is a rural setup. Only this farm is here. Then you can see we have, this is a dairy unit. Then we have there a calf pen for a small calf. There it is next to the dairy. Then we can see some containers that contain feeds that we give the animals. Yeah guys, you can see how. Then I told you have to see the rural setting. Remember these places in a rural setup. Now this is the rural. Yes. Then we have something like a slurry, where the fecal matters are being placed. They are being placed there after cleaning. They are being placed there. Then we have a calf pen unit. This is the calf pen unit here. This is a calf pen. Then we have there where we have drying cows are here. Those in-calf cows are in this unit. Also we have some two bulls. We have Legend and Brahmin. Remember Brahmin just arrived here like 4 to 5 months ago when it was 3 months old. Now it is being raised here so that maybe in future it can be used to get some, we can get some bulls for meat. We will use it in breeding, but not here. Maybe in another farm, because the owner says that he wants to construct another farm. Now you can see this farm. I told you it is in a rural setup. You can look there back. These are rural. Now these building that you see here, one of it is an office and another one is a staff quarters where they sleep. Now let me just go down. Now I was just showing an overview of what happens here. So let me show you animals that we have here so that you can really appreciate. So the way I said, we have a calf pen here. This is a calf pen. Just take you through faster. This is a calf pen. We have a calf pen here. Those are calf pen. You can see plenty of clean water. We have salt minerals. You can see salt minerals. You see this animal needs a selfie with me. You need a selfie with me. Let me just give you a selfie, then I proceed. Come. It has run away. It has run. I thought it needed some selfie. Needing some selfie. So these are the animals. You can see these are other calves. These are around past 3 months. These are around 4 months old. These calves. You can even see. We can even read. Not even 4 months. Around 4 months. You can see here we have ear tag. This was born date 7 August 2024. This is called Arikana 4. So I'll show you the dam. The dam is on the other side. Then this is where I told you that I'll show you faster. This is where we have these animals sleeping and the entire thing. This is another store here. We have some feeds here because that store is full. And this is another milking unit under construction because they want to put a 4-line system here for milking these animals. Then we have something like a slurry. I told you we have where we are keeping the what we call the waste. There is where they keep waste. After slurry, this is the slurry I was showing you about where we put our waste. Then we have now the dairy system. This is now the dairy system. Now I'm going to show you how the dairy is. This is the dairy. When we start here, we have a crush here. These are meant for sometimes spraying them. Apart from spraying when an animal is on heat, because remember when it is on heat, that animal disturbs a lot. So that means we have to transfer it there so that to stop disturbing other animals. Then here we have less than 1 month calves. These calves these ones are less than 1 month here. Yeah, just been recently born here. Yes, we have here calves. Then this is our dairy. Just an overview, yeah. This is our dairy. Then this is our dairy here. Then we have here the milking unit. Milking parlor is here. And then we have here the cooler for storing milk after milking. This is the weighing place. Record keeping. These are record keeping. These are milking gallon, milk gallon. This is where cleanliness is being done. These are boiling cattle. When you can see these all handkerchiefs here, these are for milking. Each animal has its own handkerchief. Then I proceed. I show you this underground is a store and an office where we have supplements and the entire thing. Now this machine that you are seeing here, this is used for spraying the animals with a parricide. So this is a store where we have the supplements, feeds and the entire thing here. This is our store here. So you can see some bags here. This is store for a supplement. Remember I told you we have another store somewhere. Then I can just get out of this compound. I'll show you what I was telling you. Yeah, this is the entrance of the farm. This is our entrance. And then apart from entrance, let me show you some machines here. Now this is the chaff cutter. This is the chopper. This is the chopper. Yeah, very big. Yeah, you can see where it is. Now this is our mixer where we formulate our own formulations for actually the whole week. Yeah, here is where we formulate everything in this farm. You can see this is our mixer. Yeah, this is the mixer. And then we have, I told you about this caterpillar. It is here. Then from the caterpillar, let me show you a store here. Let me show you a store. This is the store that we put some hay. You see, these are hays. These are hays up until the rooftop. Plenty of hays. This is the store. Yeah. Okay. What you see there up, these are bales for hay, and what you see inside the sacks here, these are hays that have been chopped with the chopper. I showed you the chopper. This is how now it has been chopped by the chopper. Yeah, it has chopped here. Then here is our mixing place, where we mix our rations for the whole day. Yeah, like now you can see mixing is ongoing here. Yeah, this is the mixing area. Then we have this super drum. Yeah, it entails molasses inside there. Then we have another super drum that contains some silage inside there. Yeah. Then we have some drums containing some feeds. I'll show you one day. Yeah. Then we have here, these are feeds that remain after the animal have eaten. Now these are remains. These are other side here. These are the remains from the beddings. Yeah. Remember, they have to change the beddings. Yeah. This is from the beddings, and this is from what they eat, especially for the dopers. Then we have here some calves that were born here. You see, all these calves were born here. Cleaning has not been done, so but we have just inseminated some animals there, like this one sleeping, already inseminated. These ones already inseminated. Yeah. We have these two bulls that were born here. These and these. We have Rupi. Now that Rupi, the giant, that is the mother for this one. This is the kid to the giant. Then we have this Esther. Esther was sold. Then we have some other calves. You see the way it looks when it is not clean. It looks very dark. Then we have here the doper sheep. Yeah, we have to learn here because we also have some calves here because of space there. These are calves that were transported here. These ones. Yeah. Then we have sheep. Yeah, you can hear how sheep are making noise. You have to learn a lot of things here. Yeah, these are sheep. So I'll stop my video from there. We won't go to the shamba so that you can see what we plant, because far away, but we won't go there for today or this week because just I want to give you the key concepts. Yeah? So I'll wind my video there. We have really appreciated the way these farms looks like. I've took you through the territorial and the entire thing. Yeah? That's it for today. Thank you guys. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that we can continue learning. Lugumba Junior, animal lover, here we go. Thank you. Goodbye.